Hello everyone, and welcome to a very special video. I am SithLuke053, the creator of my channel, and today we're going to be looking at the customs I've made. So, I know this video's a lot different than my other ones, but I have dropped some hints that I was going to showcase every custom I made. So, without further ado, let's get started. We're going to be the first custom we're going to be looking at is everyone's favorite #1 engine, Thomas the Tank Engine. So we're going to start with the main Thomas the Trackmaster Thomas you see in my videos. You see, it's just Thomas, but repainted. I gave him like the yellow stripes, painted the black on that bunker there, added backlining, black buffers, though I decaled his wheels. Like, I gave him red lining on the wheels like Thomas in the Adventure Begins with his white lining. So yeah. And now for the next Thomas is Trackmaster 2. You see, this Thomas is just, so yeah. It's just Thomas, but repainted again, except this one does not have backlining or the red lining on the wheels. Though I did give him yellow on his lamp for a good decal. Though he does not free roll. And yeah, basically, that's it for Thomas. Alright, for the next custom is gonna be Gordon. You all know the big galloping sausage, aka Gordon the Big Engine. So, for this Gordon, it's just repainted. I gave him a white footplate, whatever that is, blue, extra stripes, and I even gave him the back red and kind of repainted the buffers. This is also the Gordon you see in my videos. That's more easy. There we go. And so yeah, I even repainted a little bit. Oh right, I also painted the silver right there, the handrail. So yeah. And that's all of Gordon. Wait, I'm gonna move him actually. That's it for Gordon. We'll see you later. For the next custom is everyone's favorite engine, James. Now, basically, like Gordon and the Thomases, this James is also just repainted Trackmaster 2. Just gave him a white footplate, paint buffers, extended his side rod a bit, and even gave him repaint buffers on his tender, and yeah, that's basically James. Oh, I'm gonna move him again. I don't know where to move him, but whatever. Though that James probably won't be getting a spotlight for, because of this custom, we have Black James. Basically, you see, I had to repaint, since I had a duplicate James that was beaten up-ish. Well, that was beaten up. So I thought, why not just, repaint him to look like the Adventure Begins James. You see, I gave him, he's painted black. And you see, basically, Black James. I know, like, this is one of those customs. I I think I did good on the 5. Even gave him backlining. And the red around the buffers. Yeah, basically, there's Black James. Now I need... But, yeah. Oh, son of a... Okay. There's James. Now for the next custom, is the little green caterpillar himself. We have Percy. You see, this Percy is also just, I gave him a white footplate and red stripes and painted buffers. Though, like the other, just like Thomas, this Percy does not have the black on right next to its wheels. Cause, I don't know, I think I was lazy or something, but whatever. Though and also, right next with this Percy, I also have Silver Percy. See, basically, I don't know what I was thinking. I was watching some other video and I saw like Silver Percy, and I had a spare Percy, so boom, I decided to make Silver Percy. The silver looks really good on him. I like this custom a lot. So basically, there's not really much to talk about these guys, cause it's just Percy. But yeah, just everybody knows Percy. Though I still really love the silver on this thing. Now for the next custom is just an We have Tobias. I'm just kidding, it's Toby. But yeah, basically, I don't know why I'm showcasing this Toby, but I painted it, so it counts as a custom. Basically, this Toby was is still busted, and I plan to get a new Toby. Not really a spotlight. You probably will never see this Toby in a video. But yeah, it's just repaint Toby, but with a darker shade of brown. I even gave... No, I will, like, show that I did give him his bell. I know this is a crappy custom, but whatever. Like, the others are better. Goodbye, Toby. We're never gonna see you again. Alright, for the next custom... Well, for the next set of customs, they are... Basically, I don't know what to say about these customs. So we're gonna start out with one that is kind of, this one is just an unfinished Markland engine or spare parts. Yeah, this is spare parts Markland. So yeah, this one doesn't get any spot. I'm gonna push you. And this one is, I know it says Clarabelle, but I tried making it Andy. I don't know. You know what? Actually, nothing much to say. It's just a face. That's it. I might turn that one into Rolly. I don't know. And this one is just a really crappy brake van. Yeah, just a brake van that's broken and stuff. There's not really much to talk about these things, so I'm just gonna push them aside. Into the back, which you're never gonna see those guys again. Well, maybe the brake van, I have no idea. And now, we're gonna move on to our next customs, which get better and better. Alright, for the next set of customs, we have... the Troublesome Trucks. Or just some trucks, whatever. Though, these guys are not really important, that's just take play per se. But... And also, we have Roger. Don't know why I'm talking about Roger here. Like, this is the truck segment, so get out of here, you take and play. So, we're gonna start with the first truck I made. This guy. This is just a troublesome truck with extra decals. I even hand-drawn the face myself. I know some of you might think it's crappy, but it's a troublesome truck. It's supposed to be crappy. So, yeah, troublesome truck number 1, and this one is just with a face. So yeah, there's nothing special about this one. It's just a given face who looks like he's seen some things. And this one is just my favorite, just a blue truck. Yeah, it's a blue truck. I don't know. I thought of giving this one a face, maybe turn him into a certain character from a certain series by... Is it Man, I need to get that cough checked or something. So, yeah. That's it for the troublesome trucks. See you later, troublesome trucks. We'll see you soon. For our next custom is going to be the brother of the big engine. We have Flying Scotsman. Wait. Yeah, I know this is just a repaint of the actual model. Basically, here's his tenders. Though the reason I repainted this guy is because I didn't really like the clouds on him. So basically, I just copied the lining, just gave him a darker green, like DR green or something. I don't know what this is called, what color green that you guys would call this, but I gave him the L and the R and the 4472 on both sides. And Flying Scotsman, this is probably, I know this is a crappy Scotsman custom, but this thing took a lot of work. Like, I had to like tape that, and yeah, basically, yeah, that's Flying Scotsman for you. Oh, son. You know what? I'm gonna need to pick him up fully by the tender. Oh, so there we go. See you later, Flying Scotsman. You're going right next to your brother. Alright, for the next custom, we have none other than Timothy. Yeah. I mean, I'm a Thomas fan. Like, I have to make a Timothy if I'm a Thomas fan, right? You see... Oh, why is that there? Basically, I print out a Timothy face and gave him a white footplate, painted lamp irons, painted the entire under the footplate black, gave him black wheels, you see, and red lining. You see, in case you haven't noticed, instead of like doing that extended side tank, like what other people do with their Timothy models, I decided to just paint the rectangle fully to give my Timothy more originality. I also gave them like yellow cab lining, but for the windows, I gave them red. And I also include backlining because why not? And yeah, I even hand drawn a 0, cut it out, and then glued it to Timothy's side tank. Yeah, this is one of my favorite customs I made. Though you might see this Timothy. Though, fun fact about it, the driving wheels with the tires on them, that's from the Marklin engine I showed earlier. And fun fact, like when I got this Thomas at a train show, it was missing the middle wheel. So I actually cut out cardboard, made it look like a wheel, painted black, and boom, you won't even notice the difference until I said something. And that's all for Timothy. Alright, for the next customs, we've gone to the OCs. We're going to be taking a look at my original characters I've made. First, we're going to start out with two brothers of your favorite engine. Well, we got LBSC E2s. So, these are some of my original characters. You see, this one, his name is Joe. He's just a black E2 with yellow LBSC and a number 59. Though I would have given him cab lining on the side, but I didn't want to ruin this custom. And yeah, basically black everywhere. Didn't give him backlining, but I did paint the lamp. Huh, there's a spot on there. And yeah, basically, there's Joe. And now this custom, we have Reginald. See, this one is also like, this one has some value to it. Basically, where I had a wooden railway, Thomas, that I painted yellow, put a number 10 on the side, and painted the wheels black, though it had a really crappy face on it, and called it Reginald after watching a certain YouTuber. So, looking back, after I have so many Thomases, I decided, why not remake him into an LBSC form? So yeah, we got Reginald. Though the origins of the name, you guys might recognize Reginald from GWR Studios. That's where I got his name. Yeah, this one has some sentimental value to it. I painted his buffers, painted backlining in the lamp, basically give him all those details. I even made him more unique, gave him a silver whistle. Yeah, you'll probably see these guys later. Who knows, I might work on a secret project. Well, yeah. That's all we're gonna be talking about for the E2s. You guys will be going in the Thomas area. We'll probably see you soon. For the next set of customs, we're going to be taking a look at my own railway. We have the Sodor and London railway engines. First, we're going to start out with my current OC. We have myself. You see, there's not really much to say about this guy. Like, it's just me, though, as a hybrid of a Black 5 and an A1. Like, if you see, I gave him smoke deflectors, painted foot plates, painted orange, black wheels, cause, yeah, I love the black wheels. Though, if you see, I gave him like a shape like the A1s for the boiler to the firebox. Like, I don't know if you guys would say this is related to Gordon and, well, to the A-Class, but this is my own engine of my own design. One that does not exist in real life. Like, if you see that line there, that's just the A1 part of him. Gave him black lining, because I love the colors orange and black. Put the SNL logo on him. Though, you do not, fun fact, you actually don't see that logo on my profile pic. I literally just added that, like, a while ago. And for the tender, it has the 053, or 053, whatever you want to say. I just took a Gordon tender, put cardboard on it, and painted it. Even put backlining on it. This one, look, this custom went through a lot of work. You see, I even put it on the left side as well. Basically, the tender It's just, picture, I just tried making Henry's tender. Basically, my OC does not exist in real life. I don't know if I should change it to a castle class or not, but I don't know how to make a castle into Trackmaster. But basically, A1 boiler and a black 5 tender. Though, if this engine wasn't real life, I would want it to be the wheel line would be a 460 like Henry, or black 5. And now for the next custom of the SNL Railway, we have another OC, an engine named Ava. Basically, I took a salty that looks like it's been messed with, painted it green, hand drawn the face. I don't know why that looks cute. Basically, I just painted it green, gave it the number 256. I don't know why, that number just came to me. Black wheels, and the SNL logo on her sides. This is my first female OC that I've made. I gave them like handrail decal on the cab and the top. Even back there. Even painted the horn silver. This took a lot of work and time. This engine does not run, as you can see, from not having a switch. Basically, all engines that free roll don't run. Well, except for Reginald and Thomas and Percy. But whatever. And there's not really much to say about Ava. So yeah, time for the next custom. And the final custom, who is also part of the SNL Railway. Here we are, the final custom. This one has a lot of sentimental value to it. This one's been around with me for as long as I can remember. So, enough rambling. We have the final custom. We have Tom. You know, if you guys actually don't know who this guy is, this was my very first OC. Basically, if you guys were there during my channel during 2019, you would have seen him in the I Was Bored videos that I've made a long time ago. Though, I did show him off before in the Past Returns video. Though, before, he did not have the SNL logo on him. I just put that on, like, a while ago. Or not too long ago, I don't know. Basically, this guy went through a lot of changes. From so many repaints to getting number changes. Well, start from number change, then so many repaints. Even got to the point where I changed his face to a hand-drawn version of it. That face is probably long gone now. Basically, I thought of, like, for his final repaint, I was gonna mix every repaint I've done. From his blue paint to white stripes, to his black wheels from the time I painted him green. And instead of 58, which was his first number, I put 78 there. And painted the windows on the cab, gave him a silver whistle, gold dome, and yeah, there's this guy will probably not show up maybe, but there is a reason I gave him the SNL logo. To actually give him spotlight. Yeah. This guy has been around with me since I was, I don't know, maybe 10, 8, I don't know, but this guy, I own him. My first trademarked OC. This guy does not exist. Nobody's ever made a custom of him. I'm the first and only. Though, I might give people permission to make a custom of them if they like. Probably put them in videos. But that probably won't happen until I actually included him in a video. But yeah, that's basically Roger. I mean, not Roger, Tom. That's basically Tom. Well, that's enough. See you later, Tom. Alright, that's all of my customs I've showcased. This video was fun. I might make another showcase, like, most customs were fun to make, like, the SNL, Black James, Gordon, all the Thomases, even the Timothy, and Joe and Reginald. Even the Silver Percy was fun to make. For those who have that, even that blue troublesome truck was fun to make. But those who've been like chores to make, like Toby, Flying Scotsman, or whatever those guys are, or the randoms like those two troublesome trucks, and the Percy and Roger. And the honorable mentions are the main cast. Though, I might make more. So yeah, basically, we've reached the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more. And have a good day. Thank you for watching. Sayonara.